guys, coming here, welcome back to Langrisser and alright, on this part of the video we'll be going through the exclusive that are being released for the month of June 2023 to July 2023 in the CN server. And before we finish up, we'll be going through some new events and possible skins that are new to region outside of the CN server. So are you guys ready? Here we go. So right, first off, our exclusive. So it's finally here, and this 2 hero has been greatly improved or buffed thanks to their new exclusive item. First is Lugner. His exclusive Lugner is the healer priest that is being released during the banner together with Polielu. The one that is voiced by the seiyuu of Gintama. Okay, his exclusive is a helmet, so the base stats is to increase his HP and magic defense, and this is his exclusive skills known as Crit at the end of the world, or World Ends Crit. So similar to your Assassin's Creed, so it's like a World Ends Crit or World Ends Law or Restrictions. So right, the additional effect will increase HP by maximum level 10%. The effect are as follow: when an ally die, gave 4 layers of sin from the damage source but for 4 layers, and if enemies has 4 layers and above sin, when they battle with holy unit, the damage the enemy deal will be reduced by 15%. So apparently this greatly speed up the talent of Lugner, because before his exclusive is being released, you have to wait for enemies to take certain actions to be able to increase or allow the sin charge to occur. So right now, if you read or when other channels appear based on text alone, what is written is just purely when allies die. So this will include summon units too. So for example, if you have summon units like Akaya's Wolf or Akane, CC White, when they use their summon, after they use their skills, or when you feel you wanted to tag team with Lugner, you can use them to sacrifice themselves and fight off against one of the enemy that you want to curse them or give them the debuff of the sin. And the last but not least will be the angel or archer unit from Liana. After casting holy heal from an exclusive, the following round, if there's nothing else for the archer to do, you can just kill it and give Lugner's extra talents proc by giving enemies sins. So okay, as of this current meta, and that is before the release of the next collaboration from Slayers, before Lina Inverse is out. So for now, it is definitely very cool. Then next, we have one of the better, or if not the best, in this coming few months, will be the exclusive for Julian. Okay, his item is again a helmet. Despite looking at the shape, it should be the one, the metallical arm on his shoulder, but they put it as his helmet. And okay, before we come back to Julian, so the item name for Lugner's exclusive is known as the Believer's Crown. And for Julian is the Executional Silence. Yep. or slow silent. I guess executioner silent sounds better. Then right is a helmet, so increase HP and magic defense. And the name of the effect is known as crazy hunting time or frenzy hunting period, whichever sounds nice. And the first effect is it gave you 10% HP stats at max level, and the effect is follow. For every enemy on the field when their HP lies below 100%, increase your active skills range by +1. And after attacking, you have 20% chance to act again. Do note that there is a 2-turn cooldown upon triggering of this effect. So this is pretty cool. This is a kind, I call it, much more easier to happen and generic and also very useful effect. So what you need to do is just need any of the enemy on the field to have their HP to not remain at 100% threshold, which is definitely not hard. It's not like you have to get them to be below 50% or 30%. Below 100%, it's a very doable actions. Then once this happens, your active skills range will increase by +1. So this is very great. You can equip with even Lurker Stinger or other item to go with to increase your melee range or AoE range. Though AoE range will not stack with Lurker Stinger, and some might be confused that Julian is running so far. How is Lurker Stinger workable? It may not be in most situations, but of course you have to do it in a well-planned situation. So if, for example, he is the last or second last to move, once you go to the enemy, you'll first be casting an AoE skills. Okay, and if after triggering, and if your 20% chance of act again triggers, there's a high chance that you can either retreat or you can move within 3 steps and use the Lurker Stinger to execute off another nearer enemy. Because after spamming the AoE skills the first round, there's high chance that all enemies' HP will be at below 90%, so your speed will be maintained, and you can choose to either stay around the positions to attack enemy, and not to mention his skills will bypass attack. Though I gotta say this is not highly suggested for this build, but this is like if you are some players who like to gamble their life, or you're like a gamble rumble person, you can feel free to try this combo. If not, you can just stick back with, well, the usual stuff, either the new bow or just back to close combat bow. Well, that's it, and yep, that's it for Julian. Though personally for me, I'm a gamble rumble type of personality in PvP. I will really appreciate Julian's exclusive, and not to mention that it is easy to trigger for the condition. The only harder to trigger condition will be the act again of 20%. You gotta admit that if this act again triggers, you will definitely have a very high paid out or paid off, you would say, because there's a high chance you will be able to obsolete 1 to 2 enemies. So alright, that's it for the exclusive items, and next we have this new event that is kind of like your extra daily event, where you kind of like log in, level up, do your daily quests. You gotta still do basically like your daily quest repeating again, and once you achieve it, you will have the chance to win enchantment, Rickstones, your guild points, hammer, and towards the end at max level you will be able to exchange this helmet, which is the equipment released for this month of the period. So just a quick go through of this equipment that is being released on this month, and apparently the helmet is the best out of all. Veil of Star Descent. So this is, as you can see, the icon is from Mage, Demon, and Holy. So at max stats, increase your HP by 10%. If your HP, your unit HP is no less than 80%, when receiving healing from ally, you gain an additional increased damage, but damage deal by 10%, and normal damage deal increased by 10%. It will last for a turn. Then for accessory is known as Apostle of Disaster, or Disaster Apostle. Okay, the effect as follows: increase attack and intelligence by 5% each. When you initiate attack before battle, 100% will cause random stats aside from HP to be randomly reduced by 30%, lasts for a turn. If your unit is non-mixed unit, this effect cannot be dispelled. So this will definitely work greatly with characters like Elwyn. There's a high chance Elwyn will be using Unicorn, so you'll be using this with him if you want to stack. However, I see not too much point because it's random stats reduction, so it's not too good. So basically this is like ripping out the collab of Yu Yu Hakusho Hien's talent and put it on into an accessory item. Then the weapon, which is a sword, and which is by far the worst I have seen. I gotta say this is just my opinion. Increase attack and defense by 5%. Effect as follow. Also, sorry, this is known as Alliance Greeting Sword. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go with Alliance Oath Greeting Sword or Oath Greeting Sword. So the effect as follows: as you can see, increase attack and defense by 5%. Then when you have faction buff, if special effect, you increase your attack and defense by an additional 5%. So the max is that you'll gain 10% attack and 10% defense. The 10% defense is definitely great. However, that's it. There's no like additional effect like giving enemy debuff or whatsoever. Last but not least, we have the armor, which is for archer, flyer, and sea units. So it's known as hunting vest. I guess it's gonna go with hunting vest or hunting coat. So the effect as follow: increase HP and defense by 5%. When going into battle, if your skill is higher than enemy, you have 30% chance to activate these skills. The damage you receive in this battle will be reduced by 20%. Again, it is not that useful because nowadays most heroes, their range are so far. I really doubt you even be damaged by going to battle. So that's it. So apparently, if you fulfill all these tasks in this event known as New Flame of Assis, then you will be able to get this weapon, this helmet at the end of the task. However, if you are paying $128, so we can check. So how much is that in USD? A moment, guys. So let me check RMB to USD. So it should cost you estimate within the range of 18 USD dollars. And once you start paying this unlock, you will be able to choose either of the items in the box, either of the 4 items. And I quote, this is not random as it returns based on the Chinese word. 打开后在下列 SSR 装备中任选一个. It means after you open it, you can choose the following equipment below. Then as you level up, you get slightly more stuff. You get this, the global is going to call it, previously I've been calling it runes and emblem, and the official name given in global is called casting. So you get more casting crest, that will be great. And then at the max level, you will have another chance to get another of the items. So you'll be able to get 2, which is pretty cool. Then on this event, okay, we on this month for the event of for the period of June to July, we have this Aniki Gamble item with the exclusive Gamble skin for Yani Yani. Do you know that it's Yani Yani, not Chaos Yani? Alright, so she's known as the Portal Girl, in case you guys don't know. So let's check out how she looks like when she run, when she faint. Okay, when she attack, cast a spell, releasing the skills. And there's no difference in any of the class. Okay, let's see how she jiggles.
居場所もなく頼れる人もいない私には秘密は強力な武器ですが、これ以上私に近づかないでください。肉体的にも精神的にもこの紛争は神の意に反している。居場所もなく頼れる人もいない私には。
So right, folks, you know what you gotta do when this skin is out. You gotta pay for it. Use up all your credit cards. You know why? Because the jiggle physics is there. That's good. Alright, we have the summer event. Again, it's from June to July. Just log in for 10 days. You gain the following items. We're not going too much into it. So right, have a better look at the exclusive Echo of Light skin for Roland and Prisia. So all classes are the same for Roland. The only thing you like is the armor he's wearing. It's as if it's like a god, and it's kind of like a, well, slightly give me the Senseiya's kind of feeling. And not to mention, he's using that finger, gathering the energy on his finger. That's like one of the golden Senseiya's warriors. Is it Ayaleos? I can't remember his name. Yep, is definitely very cool.
戦う気がないのに何度も危険にさらされると必然的に心に憤りを感じるものだよ。
Then for Prisia, okay, all of us gotta appreciate this. Okay, the skin are all the same for it. Let's see if there's very great jiggle physics.
さあ、私と一緒にトイバールの旅を続けよう。プリシアの剣、君のために振るうよ。
Alright, based on this first press, I gotta say like what the Family Guy steward said. That is a lie. That is a lie. Did you guys see that? The physics, it's not great. Let's try the other actions.
言いたいことを言い、笑いたければ笑う。 さあ、私と一緒にトイバールの旅を憎しみや苦しみで復讐に燃える。
Okay, that's my opinion. I will still pay for this skin. However, I gotta say the Jigo's physics done for Prisia Echo of Light, they did her unfairly. It just looked like she has a fake job. I mean, let's check it out again for Yani Yani. Look at this.
神の啓示を裏切ることはできず、神の啓示を裏切ることはできず。
It is checking no matter what. So right, let me have the final check. Let's see if any. Yep, there we have new skins. Do we? Oh no. So right, we have the S15 Apex Champion skin for Azusa. So if you're a fan of Azusa, feel free to get the skin. It's definitely very nice. The art, there's a Chinese opera, there's a tradition art from the CN site that has been spread globally around the world. Respect to it. I gotta say, Adusa has been receiving a lot of love from Zilong. They have been giving her quite some very nice skins, or well, big skin for certain events. 2 Echo of Light skin just for Azusa, and just not long after S15, they released Apex 15 skin for Azusa. That's pretty cool. And in case you guys are saying that it's not showing too much of the figure, if you check properly, guys, the black cloth on the side, that is the curve of her body, guys. In case you might miss out and may not appreciate it, I gotta say this is very nice.
おぼろ、ごめんなさい。
Oh yeah, and I see the bounce, I see a bounce, the physics is there.
異邦人よ。戦火がなくなり、異邦人よ。戦火がなくなり、おぼろ。ごめんなさい。そんなにかしこまらないでください。私は、そんな風にされるような身分ではありませんから。
Alright, as you wish, I will not touch you because we're doing videos right now. We'll touch you after the videos, huh? So, alright, I guess this is it, guys. That is the end of the video. So, okay, in case we might miss it, this is for Apex S14. This is a skin for Sigma 2.0 winner. So alright, hope this video is to your liking. Remember to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next video. Goodbye. And incoming for Slayers, Lena Inverse.